Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about the temporary plant shutdowns that is taking place at Ashok Leyland for the month of September. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position into any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. So now I'm going to talk about Ashok Leyland. I have made at least 2 or 3 videos on Ashok Leyland and why the stock has been falling from 110 rupees. You can get the link of the video straight away right now and check out those videos, because I've talked about how the stock could fall to around even 30, 25, 30, 35 rupees, and what are the rationale behind it. Now the news has just come in that they are going to shut down plants across India in many of the cities for a few days. Now that would have strong repercussions not only for Ashok Leyland but even for the auto ancillary place. So I'll just go through what my thoughts are with regard to this. So the company is into the heavy commercial vehicles and medium commercial vehicles. The slowdown in the economy in the last 1.5 years has really made life difficult for the company as a whole. The total sector is under pressure, so it is not that it is a company specific issue with Ashok Leyland. The point being that because of the economic slowdown and there's very little capital around, there is slowdown in the stocks which are related to economy. So whether it's infrastructure, real estate, or auto companies which supply to these infrastructure plays, they are under severe pressure. They are temporarily closing facilities for between 10 to 18 days in the month of September. Now, even a plant shutdown for 1 or 2 days really makes life difficult for a company, and the revenues suffer a lot. And we have seen that in 2011 in the case of Maruti, when there was a scuffle between the management and the employees in the Gurgaon plant in 2011. They had the same issue, and the profitability and the revenue suffered a lot. The shutdown was for about 2 to 3 weeks that time around, and here voluntarily Ashok Leyland is doing it, and the reasons cited here would be just coming up. So just have a look to the end of the video, till the end of the video, because it is not that only Ashok Leyland will suffer, there will be other companies also. So you might be holding some of them, then you need to really think long and hard about holding them as well. So what has happened about the closure and what are the details about it? The company has cited very low demand in this field of heavy commercial vehicles for the shutdown, and they are saying that the cost of maintaining the plants is huge as compared to the revenue they are getting or the business that they are getting. So they will have non-working days in Anode and 16 non-working days in the month of September. In Alwar they'll have 10, in Bhandara about 10 days, in Pantnagar they'll have 18 days of no work in that plant, and in Hasard they will have 5 days. So if you combine that together, there's nearly half of the month gone without any work or without any revenue for the company. And that would amount to, if you say that there are 3 months for the quarter, half of the month would amount to something like 15 days, and that is around 16-17% of the revenue gone for this quarter. And this is really serious, because then the September quarter numbers, which will come out in November, would not be that great. Another thing that has come out just today and about a few minutes back is about the numbers of the auto sales all throughout by CM, and this is the auto agency which provides numbers for every month. And the CV sales, or the commercial vehicle sales, is down 39%. Now that's why I was harping the point that the stock may fall big time over the next few months. And the reason is I've seen that in 2010, 11, 12, that how these numbers keep coming in month after month, and this is just the beginning. That's what I think, that over last 3 months or 4 months there have been talk of slowdown and in the economy, and the vehicle sales are dropping. First of all, it was Maruti and the passenger vehicle sales with Tata Motors, etc., were coming down, and people were saying that the Tata Motors sales is coming down because they have heavy competition from Maruti, and Maruti is doing well. Then it percolated down to the heavy commercial vehicles or the medium commercial vehicles, and now we are seeing the real effect of the economic slowdown, which may continue for months to come. So what are the reasons to avoid? And I again say that if somebody is holding this share, suppose they have bought it at 75, 80, if they get a bounce, get out. If they see the stock going down big time over the next few days, you need to exit. And the reason is Ashok Leyland itself had a 70% drop in sales in August. So it was a big drop in sales in heavy commercial vehicles, and the turnaround time for getting the sales going is huge. So it doesn't happen in a V shape, or the recovery is not V shape always. So it happens over a period of time. First things would just settle down, and there will be no growth in sales, and there will be no drop in sales for months, and then slowly things will pick up. Will have very bad Q2 numbers because of what they have said for the September month, that they'll shut down plants for these many days, and also in August they have shut down plants for around 8 or 10 days. So when you're talking of September quarter numbers, August and September would come into it, and the numbers would not be that good, and the numbers would come out somewhere in November, say first or second week of November. And I believe that many people will say that at 60 rupees they have the stock has priced in the all these things, and people know about it, that the stock has fallen from 120, 130 about 2 years back to 60. There is always a knee jerk reaction over numbers, over the quarterly results and everything else. And in any case, if you just think rationally, that if this stock will not do well, leave alone if it is Ashok Leyland or anything, if this stock will not do well, then what will happen? The stock will not perform. It will not go up. It may not fall, but it will not go up big time as compared to other companies. And you are not bound to buy, say, only auto ancillary or heavy commercial vehicle stocks, or something like that. You can always buy anything in the market out of the 5,000 stocks that are available. You need to avoid ancillary plays as well. Now this is extremely important, and I cannot have this point more than what it is now, that you need to avoid ancillary plays such as Automotive Excel, Bharat Forge and Jamna Auto. And probably this is the reason Jamna Auto is trading at 32, 34 rupees from 100 rupees, and Bharat Forge is down. Automotive Excel is down big time from 1800 to around 7, 800. So you need to avoid these stocks because they will suffer even more, because they'll not get business, and their whole business depends on what Ashok Leyland or Eicher or big heavy commercial vehicle stocks do. So if you have not bought it, don't get into auto ancillary plays or cute trades. Just avoid this sector altogether. It will take at least a year for the demand to come up, and it will take at least a year and a half for the stocks to move big. Ashok Leyland may not fall, these stocks may not fall, but they'll not make you big returns over the next year and a half. That's what I'm trying to make the point. So this was my video on Ashok Leyland and what has happened over the plant shutdown and the days that is going to be shut down. Kindly like and subscribe my channel and share it as much as you can. And hopefully I'll come up with such videos every day. And kindly put it in the comment box on the companies that you would require my videos to come in with. Thanks a lot for watching.